Death Row and Biggie and whatnot, Biggie was #1, Lil' Kim was #2, and all of you other rappers was non-existent. So,
what? Speaking of that, when the famous line of East Coast ain't got no love for Snoop Dogg or Death Row, remember that?
Of course.
What was going on there? Because
Suge had got everybody in the award show just about basically to kill everything West Coast in the next 5 minutes. They was getting ready to kill us. So me strategically knowing my roots and me being a gang member, I know you could calm a situation down by addressing a wolf, like getting directly in the wolf's face and letting him know that you a wolf too. So that was just us letting them know that, look, we ain't afraid. We know where we at. I respect y'all, but we didn't come here for this. Meaning that me and Dr. Dre, think about all the music that we make and all the things that we done.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we was bumping Snoop, Dre, NWA, all that heavy out here.
Yeah, but see, that guy, Suge, didn't understand that. That's why it was my job as a player to step up and say what I said, because, see, he was directly getting at Puffy and Jermaine Dupri, but he didn't know he was disrespecting the whole genre of East Coast, because y'all bought our music and y'all made us #1.
But then when you when you went at us, it was like, oh man, this nigga's going at us. We love your music. Not you.
I never deliberately said anything disrespectful towards New York rappers, and I got popped at and kept it on the low. On some real gangster. Like, you understand me? Like,
you got popped at here?
Huh? Yeah. Everybody knew that, but I never said that. I left it like, oh, it didn't happen. It was cool. And it was a shot that was called by one of y'all figures. But I took it because it was gangster.
Syph did it? It was Syph and Flex?
It wasn't me, man. I wasn't nobody back then.
Syph and Flex?
No. Okay. No, but it was part of the game. You know, the game we was playing at that time. And my thing was, when we made the New York video, we made it in New York, showing love to New York.
But the beginning of New York sounds a little. It sounds a little disrespectful.
It wasn't disrespectful. What happened was, Corrupt, we had pulled up in front of the tunnel one night, and Corrupt battled about 200 MCs. And when we put it, they were like, what's up, son? What's up, God? Yo, what up, B? That was y'all talk. So we didn't have nobody from New York to do it, so we did it. As if, okay, now Corrupt stepping out the car, and it went down just like that. He battled about 200 MCs, and when he finished, it was respect. It wasn't, F Corrupt, he from the West. They was saying, man, you dope, you fly. And it was a respect thing. So when we came out here to shoot the video, we flew all our lowriders out here. We shot the video in Times Square. We invited all the East Coast rappers to come. Then we went to the radio station. Radio station said, y'all can't come up here. They froze us because we was going to go on the radio and say, hey, all New York rappers, we want y'all to come to the video. Just Snoop and the Dogg Pound. We love y'all. Come be a part of it. But then the day after that, somebody on the radio, hey, Tupac and the Dogg Pound shooting a video in Red Hook, Brooklyn. New York, stand up.
Ouch.
Pop, pop, pop. Hello. And
Hello.
Tupac wasn't even here.
And Pac wasn't even around.
No. But when we got back home, he took it personal. Way more personal than we did.
Yeah, because he had roots here. Like, he had strong roots here.
And he felt like, I got that. Don't say nothing. That's the type of nigga Pac was. That's why he took all of that rage and just went on one. And then when I didn't support him in his Biggie Smalls Puffy, rendition where he was mashing on them and they didn't want none, and Angie Martinez said, well, Snoop, how you feel about Biggie and Puff? I got love for him. That offended him because he stood up for me. You understand what I'm saying? And I didn't give him that same thing. But at the time that he stood up for me, I was hood and I was banging. At the time, I didn't stand up for him. I had just won my murder case. So I was a different person.
Yeah, you weren't trying to.
You feel what I'm saying? So it was like it was a different person that he was dealing with. It was still his homie.
Right.
But, man, God just blessed me with a chance to live now.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my wife and my kids, and, I just beat this murder case, and I was finna be gone forever. So what do? Do I continue to
act all out?
Or do I regroup and become the dog father?
So did you and Pac ever mend that?
Nah.
Really?
Nah.
So that was... So when was that?
Last 3 days.
What year was it?
Oh, that was right at the end.
3 days on this earth.
Jeez.
Left New York, flew back to L.A. They went to the fight in Vegas. Because actually it was a story even more gangster than that. Him and Nas in that Central Park. I don't know if y'all heard about that one.
I would love to hear it though.
Oh, it's so gangster.
Please indulge us about Central Park.
This is where I meet. This is the prequel to me and Angie Martinez going to the radio station to have an interview.
Okay.
Because Death Row, it's when MTV had an award show at the Central Park. I don't know if that's the right name of the park, but it was a big ass park. So Tupac and all of us from Death Row, we mobbing. We see Nas. He walk up to Nas. Nas got about 100 goons with him.
Sounds right.
That I see, that I know that they killers, but Pac ain't tripping and he just don't care. So he walk up on Nas. Nas reached to shake Pac's hand. And Nas say, I got love for you, Pac. And Pac say, well, nigga, if you got love for me, I got a song coming out, nigga, why I dissed you, Jay-Z, Biggie. He named about 40
shit I ever wrote?
He named a bunch of niggas. And he told Nas, nigga, if you got love for me, nigga, you ain't gonna say nothing after this record come out. Nas shook the nigga hand, and when he shook, you know, when you shake somebody's hand and you look over their shoulder, he had 100 niggas behind him. All them niggas had their hand on their shit. He did them niggas like this, like winked his eye, like don't do it. And he shook Pac's hand. He said, I love you, Pac. And they separated. And then Pac looked at me. He said, I told you, nigga, we got these niggas punked out here.
Damn.
But to me, Nas was gangster because he didn't push the light. He could have pushed the green button and we'd have been done because we didn't have no artillery in New York. They did. But at the same time, when all of that went down, Angie Martinez slid up on me. Hey, whoa. You want to come to the radio station and talk about, well, I'm like, yeah, for sure. I like you, Angie Martinez. You know what I'm saying? Because New York and L.A., we wasn't really like that. It was just love, but it was a standoff kind of love. Like, you know we love y'all. You do, y'all?
Right.
It wasn't like that. So she embraced me and brought me to the radio station. And when she brought me to the station the next day, she asked me, how you feel about Puffy and Biggie? And I told her the truth. Them was my homeboys before Pac got on Death Row. I used to come to Bad Boy, walk around with a few hoes up there, you understand?
Hello.
And,
hello.
You know,
hello.
Bring Biggie that green, you know what I'm saying, that shit. You understand me? Connected with the clinic. These is my dudes. Why you think on his record, the last record he made, trying to sell records like
Snoop.
Oops.
Exactly.
I'm not supposed to be saying this, but it's him. So it's okay to say this. And he played that record for me before he passed away. Imagine that. When I'm in the studio with him, he got 3 studios cracking, 10 Crack Commandments, another song, and this song going on in one room. And he called me in the room and we smoking like, I want you to hear this. And he banged that with all his homies in there and we smoking. I'm like,
trying to sell records like Snoop.
this is the ultimate compliment. While we in the heat of the battle. You understand what I'm saying? While we ain't supposed to be liking each other.
Right. Man,
but it's
I wish
love.
I would have went a different way.
See, but that was love though. That just shows you that that's why can't nobody in New York disrespect me on that tip. Biggie loved me and I loved him. And I never jumped in that. I never acted funny towards him when I knew him and Pac was clashing. And I never took sides. I never got on none of those songs. There was many nights where they played songs like, dog, give me a verse. And I listen and be like, oh, no, I'll come back. I'm going to do my verse later. Because I ain't finna be a part of that. Kept it 100.
Even Big never really said nothing. Big said a couple slick lines.
He didn't really want that.
Big was much more...
Show called Beef for You Know Who.
Yeah, exactly. He was much, like, he played with it.
Smarter.